Hey, what's up? Today we're going to discuss an e-commerce dilemma, building your brand versus building your SEO presence. Whether you're new to e-commerce or a seasoned DTC vet, choosing which marketing channels to focus on can make or break your business. My name is Noah Kane, the founder of Noah Kane Consulting, and in this video we're going to discuss when ecom brands should focus a majority of their efforts on brand building versus when they need to go all in on SEO. Here's something you won't hear other SEO agencies admit. Some brands don't need SEO as much as others do. That doesn't mean they don't need SEO at all. All brands should be worried about SEO in some capacity, but it doesn't need to be a top priority all the time. Other brands really do need to invest heavily in SEO, otherwise, nobody will ever find them. The real question is, why is this the case, and how can you determine which path applies to your ecom brand? Let's go with the first scenario, right? There's some brands that develop a new product that kind of fits into a niche, but it's so different people don't even know that they want the product. They're not even searching for it, right? A great example of this would be a recent trend in what I would call alternative outdoor games like spike ball. Let's type that in. So spike ball, and you can see another one popped up, U-ball back here, right? Like nobody knows to search for this stuff, right? Um, like maybe they could type in fun games to play at the beach or something like that, and this, you could maybe try to rank for that. But in general, like these are products that are creating their own niche. They kind of fit into a niche, but there's no common terminology yet that these types of games fit into. So it's really hard for a brand to worry as much about SEO when they're creating a product like this. It's kind of in its own category, and you can see here they're in some ways also creating their own kind of culture, even, right? So SEO still matters to this brand because when someone types in spike ball like I just did, right, you want spike ball to show up first, which it does. They're showing ahead of Amazon, right? You'd want them to buy from you directly versus Amazon because they're going to lose some money on Amazon, though obviously they need to be there too. Um, so that's an example of a brand that needs to focus on brand building, right? They need UGC, social media, video content, right? They just need people to know that the product exists, um, but they don't need to worry quite as much about creating SEO content. And because of the press releases, the PR they're going to get, right? The press they're going to get um, from being a brand people are talking about, they're going to get some backlinks to the site, etc. So there are some SEO activities that are kind of going to be taken care of for them. And really, their main goal should be, when someone types in their brand, they can find them. So on the other hand, right, these Spikeball is a brand that nobody knows to search for, and they need to hear about Spikeball from somebody else, right? Whether it's word of mouth or social media. On the other hand, other side of things, right, there are brands that sell products that people search for all the time. These people know exactly what they want. They might even know the type of thing they want, right? They're looking for the type of product you sell, or the types of products that you sell. The only problem is they don't know which brand or version is right for them yet, and they just haven't heard of your brand yet, right? So an example of this could be like wooden dining room table. Okay, um, there's tens of millions, 100 million, however many households in America. They all need dining room tables in some capacity, right? And if you could see the sort of auto search recommendations here from Google. There's tons of variations here as well. This is where, if you have a brand that sells something like this that people search for every day, you need to invest in SEO. And obviously, this specific term might be kind of hard to compete for you. You have Amazon, you have Pottery Barn, Overstock, right? But there are probably some variations, including some of these keywords popping up here, where you might be able to compete when it comes to SEO, and you should compete. Otherwise, people don't know that they want to buy from you, right? Some other types of brands that might benefit from SEO that fit a similar thing as to a furniture brand would be outdoor brands, water sport brands. These are niches where they've been around for a while. There's common terminology that people use, and the ecom brand selling these products, they just have a unique version of those common products, right? So these are common things that people search for. They could be wants, they could be needs, there might be a little bit of both. But if that describes your brand, you absolutely need SEO. There's just so many people searching for what you offer, and you need to be showing up on Google because people are searching for what you sell. They just need to hear about your brand, and they're not going to hear about it. Obviously there could be word of mouth, whatever, right? But in most cases, they're only going to hear about you when they're doing the search for the product that they want. And you've probably searched for stuff like that, tons of times on Google as well. So I hope that clarifies for the ecom brand owners that are out there. Whether you're just starting your brand, you're interested in starting a brand, you've been running one for a while, and you haven't been happy with your marketing results. I hope that clarifies for you what your next marketing step should be, right? It's a big question a lot of brand owners have. What channel is the right channel for me next? And hopefully this video has helped you out. If you fall into the first category, right, hit the brand stuff hard, social media, user-generated content, and so on. You need people to know about your brand. The second group of people, you need to invest in SEO because people want your products. They just don't know you exist yet. So that's all I have for you from now. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.